going in with a more defensive side approach tactically is something that's in one way or the other contributed to the team not really surging for it and then attacking. But I think in the second half, we tried to tweak things a bit, pushing more men for it. I think that gave us some one or two chances, but unfortunately we couldn't bury them. Thomas Asante was substituted. I think Ali Dusedu, Gideon Mensah were also introduced into the game later on. But yeah, the harm had already been caused, and so it was too late for them to also make amends. I think going to the South Korea game, we need to look at how we can get the midfielders to supply the attackers. Their supply was nothing to write home about. Absolutely nothing to write home about. So I believe that going to the South Korea game, we'll be able to get the players in terms of attackers. Semenyo also should do better and improve. He captained the team today. We didn't see much from him, but I think he made some good runs on the flanks to get in the goals, but unfortunately he couldn't get onto the scoreline. Thomas Asante, I think, has been the major highlight in this game. You know, he scored 6 goals last month for Coventry City, who are currently topping the English Football Championship. And then also he won the PFA Fans Player of the Month. And so it clearly tells you that if you have such player up front and you're able to feed him, get him the balls or create chances for him, he will be able to, get you the goals. And so it's unfortunate that he couldn't get the goals today, but I think the problem mainly lies with the team. Defensively, from going to defense to attack, I think collectively, we didn't do too well. And so going to the next game, we should look at the mistakes, the loopholes, and then correct those mistakes going forward. Abu Francis' injury is a worrying situation. It's very unfortunate that this has happened. We all know how these clubs need them. As I said earlier on, when we resume from this international break, the Champions League, the leagues, I think it's entering into its crucial stages. Once you lose your key players, it will be a big blow for you. And so, yeah, we hope that the recovery time will not take long, and then the medical team are yet to brief us on the details or the extent of the injury that it will take him, the extent to which he will be able to recover from the injury. And so, yeah, we await that report, but it's very unfortunate that he got injured. I think the other key players in the squad or the other players in the Black Star squad should also not be deterred by the injury. I think other players played, and I think they fared well, no injury. It's just unfortunate, but I think this should not deter the other players going to the South Korean game. You should just make sure that you give off your best. That's the most important thing. Don't let any injury scare you. It's unfortunate for Abu Francis, but I think this should not also scare the other players. Just go in there, give off your best, and then, yeah, it goes on. Benjamin Asare Bate, he didn't play in this game. Going into the South Korean game, I think Otto must be in a state of dilemma at the moment.
No, I'm not sure he will be. If
Asare
is number 1, and in this game we use the number 3, Atizigi should be imposed for the South Korea game, because if Asare is the number 1, then Atizigi should be imposed for the South Korea game.
Yes, but there will be also the chance that, okay, we know Asare, what he can do, what he's done so far. That's good. Yes, so I feel that I also share the same sentiments with you. Atizigi, the number 2, should play in that game. But I don't know what Odu might be thinking as he not getting another scorer, maybe losing the game or something. If only he's brave as he was brave in today's game and able to take bold decisions and then look at the bigger picture, which is getting the best out of each of the players, especially the players who could not feature in the World Cup qualifying campaign. And so if that's the case, I think Atizigi has the nod to start. But I don't know what Otto and the technical team might be thinking, the considerations that they will be making. Maybe they've lost, and then, you know, Ghanaians, as you were reading the comments, they've started the backlash and all, but I think they should not be affected by whatever that will be said. We know the purpose of this exercise. So yeah, I think if Atizigi starts, that will be fine. I think the likes of Gideon, Ali Dusedu, yeah, I think these players could also be given the chance to start. Then as the game progresses, if they will be withdrawn for other players to come in. Yeah, I expect BDMS Calvin Nkrumah to be given a chance to start. Oh, not necessarily to start, but to play. If he comes on in the second half, I think you just be given a chance to, feature in the game. Also have a debut, have an experience in the Black Stars. We've always been pushing on making cases for the local players. Previously, when they are called, it's very difficult for them to get into the team. Being as substitutes, not to talk of substitutions, not starting the game. And so, yes, I think Otto should give Kelvin Nkrumah the opportunity. He's been one of the best players in the Ghana Premier League. I think when the call-up came up, followers of the league were excited that he was able to get that scoreline. And so, yeah, these are a few takeaways from the team, the game that we watched. And then going to the South Korean game, I expect a different setup. Atizigi starting, and then Ale Dusedu Gideon main side, and then others featuring. And then Edu Boyne, I saw he came on as substitute. I think in the next game we could also give him the chance and then make things work. And so, yes, it's been great, Joel.
All right, so thank you very much for staying with us right here on the GhanaWeb. Kindly like our page and then follow us across board on Facebook, on X, on Instagram, YouTube. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on TikTok. My name is Joel Eshen, and I did this with Benjamin Saki, Abigail, Landlord Latte, Toy, yes, and also Francis. To the entire production crew, we'll meet again on Tuesday. For now, it's a wrap.